And he's got back to league action this week, but the confidence from the FA Cup victory can really build the momentum that was already around the club.
Yeah, I think that looking at our October performances, we should have got something out of Chester. We had a good win against Alfreton. Bristol Rovers was a really good performance, and Dartford again. Barring the goalkeeper having a man of the match performance, we would have won that. And we took that into Torquay and another really good win. So we're starting to build the momentum now, and we're seeing the effects of the new players that we brought in, and also people like Chris Barker and Mark Molesley coming back. So we need to build on that. We need to use that as something to go forward. And clearly, getting through to the next round of the FA Cup was a massive boost for the club, financially as well as a confidence point of view from the team. But we've got to take that into Gateshead, and we know we're up against a really strong side. We played them up there, only a month ago, and we're unlucky not to get all 3 points. But we've got to maintain the standards that we've set. Training over the last month or so has changed. We've adapted what we're doing. We feel like we've changed it to suit the side that we've got and how we want to play, and we're adjusting to training 3 times a week rather than 4 or 5. So we deserve more points than we've got, but we haven't, and we've got to make sure that from now on that we do pick up the points that we should be getting.
And that draw at Gateshead is a good platform. Clearly some very recent knowledge for you about their team and what they can do. Yeah,
I think the game's a little bit different up there. They've got ball boys that chuck the ball back on really quickly, and the tempo of the game's different, and so it's a little bit different. We're at home, we've got a different side out now. I believe we're a lot stronger now than we were then. But the confidence that we can take from that performance and the way that we set up and the way that we performed there was really good. And we need to do that again on Saturday. We've had some really good results at home. Our form at home's very good. The crowd believe in us, and they believe that we can win games, and the team go out there believing that they can go and take the game to opposition. So we've got to maintain that. We're at home. We think that we can do exactly the same as we did against Torquay and Bristol Rovers and Alfreton, and that'll be the aim again. We've got to make sure that we play with the intensity that we have done recently, and I think that we've got players in the side now that are capable of doing that.
And Gateshead, I think they've won 2 of their away games, lost 1, but drawn 5. They're hard to beat, and I suppose that's a key to their position at the moment, that they don't lose many away games.
Yeah, I think that's the same any team up there. Even when they're playing well, they pick up points, and you build momentum by picking up points on the road, and they're very good at home. I think they've only lost 1 at home, and we were one of the few sides that took points from up there. But if they're ticking over with the points away from home, then it makes 3 points at home even more valuable. So we know that they're going to be difficult to play against. They play a different style to a lot of teams in this league, and it's a different challenge for the players. But the knowledge that we've got from playing them up their place will stand us in good stead, and we've got to use that to our advantage.
And on a pitch like here at the Electrical Services Stadium, it should be a good football match for both sides. Yeah,
you'd like to think so. They came here last year and played good stuff. We lost 2-1, but Brett got sent off in the second half when we were 1-0 up, and that was a big turning point. But we played well for the first hour. We had 11 men on the pitch, and we were unlucky to lose the game. But they do pass the ball well. They've got some very, very good players. They've invested in their squad. They've lost a couple of players through to league clubs, but they've signed some very good players who are talented at this level. And with the investment they've made, they're looking to be going up, and losing out in the playoffs last year, they will be looking to go straight up this season, and they're in a good position to do that.
And as you said last week, you've got some happy selection problems in all positions of the pitch, really, I suppose, as players come in, like Dan Holman made a superb debut last week, and other players like Mark Molesley and Chris Barker come back from injury.
Yeah, I mean, we nearly got to a point where we had everyone fit, and then we had Mark Phillips and Manny getting injured, and Sam Hatton and Damon Lathrop all getting injured at the same time. So you sort of get yourself back to a position where you've got to mix things around a little bit. But the lads have done really well the last few games, and we're trying to get as many players back fit as possible to give them us the best opportunity to put the strongest side out, but also have a strongest bench that we can change the game as well. So we're in a stronger position now. I think going forward our options are better. Josh has filled in out wide and done a tremendous job. He scored 3 in the last 2 and looked really strong and done a fantastic job for us out wide. And like I say, Dan Holman came in with a magnificent debut, and Brett's last 2 games have probably been as good as he's played for a long time. And you got Andre McCollin who's come in and been unfortunate to only play half an hour and get a whack on the head. So we have got better options going forward now. We need to get players out that aren't contributing, because the board have backed me and allowed me to sign some players, and Tristan will be going out on loan this week and maybe a couple others next week to get some game time, because they're not not involved with the squad or not playing the minutes they need to. So but we can only do that once we get a few players back fit. But we are looking at other options of bringing players in and strengthening the squad. We don't want to stand still, and we don't want to let the momentum we've got fade away. We want to keep pushing along and going with it.
Are any of those players that haven't been involved, are they close to coming back for maybe Saturday or the FA Cup?
Yes, certainly. I mean, near enough all of them. We're looking at the FA Cup game. We may have one available this weekend. It depends how we train today and what reactions there are to training. The rehab's going well with the others, but probably a little bit further away. Obviously, we can't and don't want to rush anyone back because it could set them back. But we've have got areas that we're a little bit light on, to be honest, and we're working hard to bring in better players to improve the squad. I think that the additions we've had recently of Manny and Mark Phillips and Dan Holman and Andre McClellan have shown people that we're capable of bringing in the right players who can improve the squad, and that's all I can ask really is to be given the backing to do that and bring in the right players. And it takes time sometimes to bring in the right players, and I think it's been a bit frustrating at times not to be able to get them in, but financially it's got to be right and they've got to fit in with what we want to do. And we're very pleased with the ones that we have brought in, and we hope Mark Phillips will be back soon, and certainly Manny as well, and that'll improve us as a squad. And
we've mentioned the FA Cup without mentioning the P word. Clearly the focus is on Gateshead until Saturday evening, Sunday, but clearly a lot of excitement around during Portsmouth.
Yeah, and it's great. It's great that we can have a week where it's dominated by the FA Cup, a great result against Torquay, and the real buzz around the place after that. Everyone looks forward to the draw on Monday, and then we draw the biggest one we could have done. It's been a great week, really good week, and I think that yes, you're right, we've got to concentrate on Gateshead and we've got to focus on the team and we've got to focus on how we play against them, but we can use the buzz we've got around the place and the opportunity to play Portsmouth at Fratton Park a week on Saturday to our advantage. That the lads have got to be on it, otherwise they won't be involved on the Saturday game in the big games that they want to. They've got to perform on Saturday against Gateshead. But the fact that we're talking about the next round of the FA Cup after last year, we've already laid a few demons to rest after that, and the fact that we've got a draw against a side who won it 6 years ago, and we haven't played them for something like 32 years. It's a great opportunity. It's a great occasion for the fans to be able to go down there and enjoy an FA Cup occasion, and it's what they've deserved. And these are the times when the club was on its knees and nearly going out of existence. These are only the days that you sort of dreamt about. So it's reward for everybody. Yes, it's going to be a great day, but yes, it'll be even greater day if we can get 3 points against Gateshead and take that into the big game against Portsmouth.